sit with us. We may not say those words outright, but we can easily say them with our eyes to someone we don't recognize when they bravely approach a table of strangers, hoping to be a part of something greater than whatever it is they're running away from. So we smile and say, the seat is saved, without skipping a beat or stopping to think. The seat is saved, but maybe they're not. Maybe we don't realize that we're echoing the voice they hear inside that says, you don't deserve to go to church because of what you did last night. So they think God's not going to love them just because they misbehaved. So they make the same mistakes without knowing that there's grace, not only for the innocent, but for the entire human race. I wish we would give out invitations instead of putting up walls of segregation between the secular and the sacred. Wearing the label of Christian comes with some heavy connotations, as if being loved by Christ requires specific qualifications. And I'm afraid I don't meet any of them. How can I expect to fit in when the theme song of my life is Oops, I Did It Again? I'm not that innocent. But then again, no one is. For if anyone was so righteous that they don't need God's forgiveness, then I'm sorry for you because you don't know how good His grace is. I thought appearances were everything, that's why it took me a long time to admit. Though shame may tell you otherwise, God still loves you when you sin. You may feel condemned because of a lifestyle that you live and have felt the pang of persecution from hypocritical hands that also sin. I'd like to think that tongues that scream hellfire and brimstone don't outshine the light of love within, but they do more damage to lost souls, causing love's gospel to wear thin. Don't let the behavior of Christians keep you from believing in who Christ is and what He did. When we believed, He set us free, but with that freedom comes responsibility. Not everyone knows how to react to humility, so forgive me if I'm troubling you with too much transparency. I could pretend that I'm now some supernatural form of me, but the truth is I still fight every day against the person I used to be. I'll encourage you to keep seeking and you'll find your life's meaning. I know we can't always be in agreement. These debates on religion often end up in screaming. And now you're too busy lifting up Christians with your biased opinion and placing us on pedestals, waiting for us to slip and fall so we can prove your point once and for all. That our transformation is fabricated and nothing really ever changes when you answer the altar call. I apologize for the times that we chose pride over love and made you feel like you're not good enough. We're not good enough either, and that's why we put our hope in Jesus, not in our pastor or teacher or small group leader. Salvation is not found in any believer, it's in the one that we believe in. We have found Him to be faithful, and there is more than enough room at our Father's table, so please come sit with us. Yeah.